What's up? I want to talk about an issue that was brought to my attention and some stuff about it that sort of illustrates a general problem that we have. This is basically what's going on is there's a bill that's been introduced that wants to ban the import of certain knives. Just the import, all right, not the possession or sale or anything like that, but the import from foreign, areas of knives, because right now you can't import a switchblade knife. Switchblade, you push the button, then the blade comes out. But there's talks about wanting to expand the definition of switchblade to include any knife that can be opened single-handedly. Basically includes any folding knife. So if you can do this, it's a switchblade all of a sudden. That's the idea. But I want to read you this article, this short chunk of an article that I found on this issue. This sort of illustrates the general problem that we have when it comes to stuff like this. This is by Heather Hogue, a Phoenix Republic Examiner. This is on a website called examiner.com, insider source for everything local. If the Obama administration gets its way, the 50-year-old ban on importing switchblades may very well expand to include all knives that can be opened single-handedly. There go your pocket knives. The Switchblade Act of 1958 defines a switchblade knife as any knife having a blade which opens automatically by hand pressure applied to a button or other device in the handle of the knife, or by operation of inertia, gravity, or both. Proposed by Customs and Border Protection, the new rule would include any spring-assisted and single-handed opening knives. Critics argue that the new rule could potentially make all pocket knife owners de facto criminals. Now, there are many things wrong with this tiny little article, and several of them are fucking lies straight out. And it's funny because they contradict themselves. It's a ban on importing switchblade knives, all right, not the possession of switchblade knives. I can have myself a whole heaping mess of switchblade knives, all right, but I cannot import them from another country, all right. And switchblade knives are not banned everywhere. I believe there are some states where you can carry one. Michigan isn't one of them. But I can have all the switchblade knives I want. I can have a whole fucking case of the motherfuckers in my room. That is not illegal, okay? Just like I can have myself a whole fucking case of hollow point bullets, but I can't carry the motherfuckers with me in my concealed weapon. There is a distinct difference between banning the carrying and banning the possession of. Alright, and there is a huge difference there. Alright, so critics argue that the new rule could potentially make all pocket knife holders de facto criminals. Well, they are lying. This is a stupid, alarmist article and claim. Okay, that's not what the law is proposing. It's not saying you cannot have knives. It's just saying we're going to ban the import of certain knives into the country. Okay, it doesn't say anything about halting the production of knives within the United States or anything about that. It's just the importation. Now, I'm against that. I'm against this ban. But we just have to make it clear on what the issue is, all right? And not be a bunch of alarmist assholes about it, okay? And the first line is my main issue with this. If the Obama administration gets its way. Well, the Obama administration is not the one who proposed this. Customs and Border Protection did. All right. So I don't know how you made that connection. Okay. So fuck you. Because when you blame someone when it's not their fault, you fail to find the real answers. Just like when the Democrats blame George Bush for the economic collapse when it isn't his fault. All right. You don't solve the problems, okay? And when you blame Obama, for anything that happens, you don't solve the fucking problems. and I know I'm going to get this because I get at least one email every time I discuss Obama. If I don't flat out say I hate the motherfucker, people are like, oh, you love Obama, you're an Obama lover. No. No. I think he is full of shit. If he supports this, then he's an asshole. If he supports any sort of gun control, new gun control laws, then I think he's an asshole. But it's not Obama. Okay? Obama isn't sitting up in his tower, surrounded by dark wizards, looking in his crystal ball like, I shall control all of them. Okay? You have to face the fact that some people disagree with you. There are a group of people who would support this ban, just as there are a group of people who would support the ban of handguns or rifles or whatever. Okay? Now, I'm not saying they're right, but to blame Obama for it is fucking stupid, and you make yourself sound like an asshole. Alright? Like an asshole. So basically what I'm pointing out here is where you're supposed to lay blame, okay? And it doesn't help anybody to say to lie, okay? To say that this will make knife holders criminals is a lie. That is a lie. Okay? I didn't import my knives, therefore I am not, I did not break any law. Okay? If a company imports the knives, then they would be breaking a law. I'm not breaking a law. Alright. And this is the same thing that's happening with guns. If there's any gun control law passed, they're going to be like, it's Obama. It's him. I knew it. It's not Obama. Okay? He isn't the one orchestrating all of this. Okay? There is a group of people who support gun bans. That is the fucking reality. And they're wrong and they're stupid, but it's not Obama. Okay? When you blame Obama, you miss the chance to fix the problem, which is to educate people on their constitutional rights and to show how it is better for the country as a whole for people to be allowed to keep and bear arms, and to educate people on gun safety and to educate non-gun owners on the realities of guns. Alright? That's how you solve this problem. That's how you stop further legislation from coming up and trying to ban your guns. You don't do it by saying, it's Obama. Okay? And I feel like you make us all look stupid as a group when you go out and you say shit like that. Okay? When everybody went out and started buying a bunch of ammo and shit when Obama became president. There has been no proposal I'm aware of to ban your guns. It has not occurred. Okay? You're being a bunch of fucking idiots and making us all look stupid. Okay? No one's going to ban your guns. It's not going to happen. It will never, ever happen unless they were to just straight up throw out the Constitution entirely and change the way that the checks and balance system works. Because if by some miracle a general gun or knife ban were to pass the House of Representatives and pass the Senate and the President signed it off, I guarantee you 100% right now that the Supreme Court would declare it unconstitutional. You don't need to worry about it. There are other smaller laws you can worry about, but by blaming Obama, you're missing the fucking point. Okay? See, you can be a gun owner without being a fucking retard. You see what I'm getting at here? Alright. That's what I gotta say about that. And then this is the same thing with tobacco, too. All these things apply. And marijuana. So...